today's video, we have the new 992 Turbo S. The first thing you need to know about this car is that it's insane. Porsche claims its 0 to 60 time is 2.6 seconds, but they usually make that number a little bit higher to surprise people, so I bet it can go from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. That is really fast. Unlike the usual 911, this is an all-wheel drive car, and it can reach 205 miles per hour. All the horsepower is going to all four wheels, so that results in less tire spin and a better launch. A lot of people say this car is faster than the GT2 RS, which is one of my favorite Porsches. I'm not sure about that, but if there is a contender, it's this car. And by the way, launch control in this car is insane. But why would a car that has 50 less horsepower and weighs 400 more pounds accelerate faster than a GT2 RS? Well, if you've seen the Top Gear Las Vegas episode,
all-wheel drive beats rear-wheel drive.
Let me know down below in the comments if you think this should be called a spoiler or a wing, or could it be both? Technically, Porsche classifies it as a wing, so I would say it's a small wing. For some reason, I really like the wheel locks. They actually look pretty cool. The Turbo S is using Porsche carbon ceramic brakes, which are more expensive than steel brakes, but they also stop better. The way you can tell the difference is steel brakes are red and ceramic brakes are yellow. The interior is really nice too. The first great things about the interior are it has carbon fiber, which I love, Apple CarPlay, and back seats. You can vote in the top right-hand corner of this video for either the 992 or the 991 gear shift design. There's a nice Turbo S on the seats. Starting from the left, you have time and temperature. Then you have your miles per hour gauge and the miles that you've driven on this car. You have the tach, nice Turbo S, more miles per hour and the gear that you're in. Then the next one, you can change it. I usually like to have it on G-force, but if you're on a track, it actually has the tire temperatures and pressures, which would be really useful. And right after that, you have your fuel. The first switch on the left is a blank switch, meaning you can make it do whatever function you want it to be. Then you have the sport exhaust, you have your hazards, you have traction control off, and sport suspension at the end. It comes with a really nice cup holder. There are 4 different drive modes. You have normal, you have sport, there's sport plus, and then if it's raining, there's wet. The pedals are just normal 992 pedals. One of my favorite things in a Porsche is the sport chrono gauge. If you think the GT2 RS is too extreme to daily, then the new Turbo S is for you.